Ian Ileana here, and I'm very distressed. I'm very distressed because I went to LA Comic Convention in good faith that I pay for the VIP and I would have a decent time. I'm in a hotel room. I say, what the fuck could happen? I'm in a hotel room. It's not like I'm famous. I mean, I make a lot of songs that people want to make covers of, apparently, but it's not like I'm famous. So why do I have people breaking into my hotel room? Because I checked the footage, because you can do that when I live streamed my hotel room, and you can clearly see someone push over my phone, because before my phone is pushed over, you could see someone there, and then it's pushed over. So what the fuck? What the fuck happened to my hotel room? Obviously, I'm still gonna get my autographs from Billy Piper. I mean, hello, girlfriend, and David Tennant. But before I do that, I have to actually contact the local police for this area and let them know that they need to check the footage and find out who was entering or exiting the building, and then also check the hotel clerk to find out who unlocked my door and who had access to it. Because if I didn't give someone a key, then who has the key to my hotel room that you can come into my hotel room? So that's the situation that I'm in right now. Um, wow, wow. And you people wonder why I would rather go to Canada than to spend another second here. Like, this is some fucked up shit. I mean, I know that I am, dark skin. I mean, I'm a light skinned brother, looking like Ice T right now. But I mean, an Ice T Wolverine right now. I mean, hello. But like, what the fuck? Like, you don't like black people with genius? You don't like black people with magic? You think only white pelts have magic? You think that? Really? Let me think about that. Someone in LA is trying to intimidate me. And it's obvious. If you attended LA Comic Convention, you saw magic. You literally saw magic before your eyes. So, what the fuck? I mean, it's true. I am a mutant genetically. I mean, I don't know if you're not supposed to say that. You're an entertainer. No, no, no. I'm legitimately a mutant. I have powers. If you attended the LA Comic Convention, you saw powers. You actually saw mutant powers at the Friday LA Comic Convention. If you don't consider it that, whatever. I'm not going to convince you if you think that way. But either way, why are people entering my hotel room? Like, that's fucked up. If it was housekeeping, then I can ask if housekeeping was walking into my hotel room. Well, that's lovely. That's lovely. I mean, I'm pretty much a do not disturb. But if housekeeping entered my hotel room, then that's something. But then the hotel would have to say that it was housekeeping that had a room key ID code to enter my hotel room. Now, I don't have to tell you this. I mean, look, I'm not Charlie Cox trying to get a Daredevil law degree, but unless you have a warrant, because you want to shake me down because I say constantly, let's make some LSD, fine. I ain't got shit to hide. I mean, you can Search me if you are 6 foot, Caucasian, and have huge muscles. You can search me. You can search everywhere. My body, my body. But you can't just enter into my hotel room if you're some fucking cult. If you're a cult, then just whatever. I mean, I look. I guess I'll have to have this conversation. Hold on, I that dog has been barking for some time. By the way, look at this delicious Australian man. Look at him. Look at him, and just say to yourself, wouldn't you like to lick everything? And by the way, he's got a dog too. Like perfection, absolute perfection here. But this is what life is gonna be. This is what I can't believe it. Like life has come to this. I have to say, why are people coming into my hotel room? But when people come into my hotel room, I'm gonna have to talk about it, and then say, "What's up, bub? What you got to say? What you got to say?" Hmm. Hmm. You see, yesterday I had some janky ass bone claws that were very well made by Wolfgar Props in order to, I don't know what's the word, push Marvel to do a Weapon X film, because I've been doing some I don't know, what was it, market research, I guess is the best way to say it. Market research that people don't know the X-Men. So I've been going through Twitch. And I really should be paid for this because, I'm doing Marvel's work. I don't get any fucking credit, any recognition whatsoever. But anyway, like I said, I was doing the market research to find out if people even know who the X-Men are. And they don't know who the X-Men are. And I asked them if they know Logan, and they say, Logan who? Logan Paul? I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? No, as in Logan Wolverine, but then nobody knows who that is. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm really trying to shop a script on the Weapon X program and do a Wolverine reboot. But like I said, if you're gonna be doing shit like this, then how am I supposed to focus on writing scripts? I mean, honestly, I have so much on my plate. I have Spider-Man No Way Home was the last one, so I guess the next one was gonna be Broken Home. I was gonna follow that thing. I mean, look, I know they're doing Brand New Day, but I mean, if maybe if they keep saying home, it might get to people's, mindset that you're supposed to stay home, because this is what I'm dealing with here. Oh, I have to continue that point, but I really do want to talk about the rest of the Marvel scripts that I was shopping. But it was going to be, and it still is. I mean, I can still call up Kevin Feige and just say, "Look, I have scripts, and some of your stuff doesn't really fly that well." Shang-Chi, you know, like unless you just want to use him as a walk-on character, I mean, like what the fuck was that film for? I mean, if you're trying to say Asians have superpowers, cool. But I mean, you just didn't use him in anything at all. Like when is Shang-Chi gonna, I can't even pronounce his name. I'm so exhausted. Oh god, I'm losing people. Like I care. All right. So I am trying to do the order of Spider-Man, Broken Home. Oh, are you done barking so I can come outside here? Because, it's not as if somebody in this hotel room had a rifle and was pointing at me like a day ago. Hmm. So is there a particular reason why you wanted me out here, doggy doggy dog? All right, like I said, fucked up. LA is fucked up. But either way, I'm just gonna sit with you and talk about scripts. Trying to, anyway, without all of these distractions. As I hang out with my girl, Magic. Magic, let's check in with you. How you been, girl? How you been? This is a weird podcast, but LA is weird, and they always say that like celebrities are like cray cray, and you know they get dehydrated, and they say, "I'm a Jedi warrior. I am a Jedi warrior," like whatever. But you don't know. You don't know like all the stress that they put you under, and then like it's almost like Signs, the movie, but I gotta talk about these scripts. So it was Spider Man, and still is Spider Man Broken Home, and then that was supposed to be followed up because Ian Phase of Marvel is much cooler. And then follow that with Black Panther, Shadow of the King, and then it was Thor Only the Worthy, and then it was X Men Mutant Liberation. Now, there's a reason why I'm trying to do this four pack of movies, or at least scripts, or maybe I'd make them an audiobook or something at this point. Fan fiction is still legal in this town, so I guess I can still publish as a fanfic if nobody wants to see mutants again. Or to see mutant liberation, because we live in an age where to be LGBTQIA is dangerous, absolutely dangerous. I mean, just look at what happened here. Here I am trying to get my VIP weekend badge, and then I have people coming into my hotel room. Like I say, if it was housekeeping, great. You poked your fucking head in, and that was one thing, but someone pushed over my camera. And I guess I have to say it. Look, I'm gonna have to fucking videotape you people if you come be in my room or whatever when I'm not there, because this is fucked up. But then it's also fucked up that I had the camera facing the other way, and when I exited, the camera switched automatically. So there's that. Apple. I mean, what's going on there? Like, why did the camera switch on its own? That's weird. I will definitely say that's weird. But like I said, let's have some adamantium for today. I still have to make a police report because I don't feel safe. And if I don't feel safe, I have to go to the police. I probably could have said the same exact thing to the fire department because the fire department came to the same hotel, and it was around what 12:44. I'm sorry, 044. And I don't know why they would come. I don't know why someone in the middle of the night decided to try and burn down a hotel room, but what can I say? Oh, by the way, hello, Dorian in everything. The picture of Dorian Gray. Speaking of which, damn, you a sexy bitch. You a sexy bitch. Damn. I mean, I know Hugh Jackman is fucking adorable, but I mean, come on. Bitch, you see where Brad at. I'm excited for today, even though I'm so stressed and I'm paranoid now. I'm like really fucking paranoid now, but I mean, what can I do? I have two beautiful service animals who have been barking themselves crazy because they are worried about me. They're worried that I take on too much stress. I take on too much. Like my dog actually had to rescue me from the LA Comic Convention because I was overstressed. Just trying to get into Comic Con, I had some woman try and like give me a card for like Atari games or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a huge gamer. I'm still trying to figure out Twitch. Like, I don't know why Twitch like never fucking like lets me play, which is like so stupid because like I was donating to Twitch channels, and then the moment I try and do Twitch on my own, it just wouldn't let me play anything. Like, that's fucked up. Like, really fucked up. But this is what life is like in LA. And I spent like the evening like being sad and like crying over it. But then I took a moment and I was just with my dogs and we ran around the neighborhood. I don't even know. Vowels are difficult. We went around, I guess that's a consonant. Yeah, and around. Oh my God. I have terrible English. I do not know how to speak that language. That Brazilian charm. Anyway, we went around the neighborhood and we picked up litter. Not a lot of it because, I live in a decent neighborhood currently. So there's not much litter, but there's still litter. And that's sad, you know. Jedediah Housson. Housson. I'm gonna call you with the French accent there. Housson. How are you? How are you? My name is Ian Leona. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I am a musician, an environmentalist, an LGBTQIA icon, human rights activist, and a veteran with PTSD from military sexual trauma. And today was already stressful enough. Like I I paid for comic conventions and I didn't even enjoy the comic convention because I was so overwhelmed. And then when I come back and I check the footage from my live stream, I see someone had entered into my apartment and then knocked over my camera. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, even housekeeping would be like, oh, anyone here? Anyone here? You checking off? You checking off? I watch. I watch. I clean. I clean and watch. But no, no. Actually, no. They don't actually. They don't actually have any Asians as housekeepers here. I think Asians have fucking upgraded themselves past that. Some people need to elevate, but that's just me giving real talk there. I mean, we're going to be talking about Latin America and how Latin Americans need to remember that they are geniuses. Like, I wouldn't be as smart as I am if I didn't have Latin blood pumping through my brain. And by Latin blood, I don't mean, Spanish or Portuguese, which I am. I'm talking about the indigenous blood that I have, which allows me to tap into a cultural history of explorers and astronomers. Just wonderful things there. And that brings me to the point that Wolverine is Canadian, but I think he's indigenous. I think that if you look at his costume and my interpretation of it, which is on my X account, some props are just not meant for cameras. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Wolverine. Jedi. Oh my goodness. Is that what you prefer to be called? You prefer to be called Jedi? All right. I couldn't even get my Jedi saber because it was way too much to try and put it together. And every time I try and because I'm actually good at kinjutsu, and for some reason I just couldn't get it together. Like I'm gonna have to find someone to put it together for me, which I don't even know when I'm supposed to be able to do that. Because if I do that, I mean, I have to talk to people. I'm really super awkward. So if you are at the LA Comic Convention, I'm gonna bring my Jedi sword, and if you can repair it, I don't know. I think I might do one video with it, and I might just gift it to you. I mean, I'm still gonna go to LA Comic Convention. I paid good money for these. Like I'm meeting all the celebrities. I'm meeting Scarlet Witch. I'm meeting Vision. I guess I have to call them by their names. I mean, you don't want to be called by your characters because you do so much more. All right, so I'm meeting Elizabeth Olsen. I'm meeting Paul Bettany. I am meeting David Tennant. I am meeting Billy Piper. And I don't know, I have to talk about this. Billy Piper has been my teen idol for years. I wouldn't even know who David Tennant is without her because I saw her on Canadian television. It was always going to be me as the real Wolverine. I saw her on Canadian television and her first video, Girlfriend, and I loved it. 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 It's just this beautiful songstress in this, I guess, warehouse. And it was, skateboarding. And, it's just like a really, really sweet song. Aya, 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 all alone. It's so sexy. It's like Billie Piper is so sexy, and she married Lawrence Fox, and I don't know if you saw him, but like hot, hot. So yeah, she did all right. She did all right, and I guess this weird cult, which I blame for nearly everything in LA, they're not wrong in what they do. It's just how they do it. It just pisses me off. Like if someone came up to me and said, "Look, you're going to be Wolverine. Could you maybe do a table read? Could you maybe lose some weight because right now you have a dad bod, which is so sexy. I'm a bear. I'm a Brazilian bear with a huge cock, and I'm very single. I'm a daddy. I'm a zaddy. So if you want to fly with me to Paris for Christmas, I am willing to invite someone who I have a strong connection with. Because, like I said, I'm single. So if you want to come with me to Paris for Christmas, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to Paris and I'm gonna fuck some French boys that are Parisian and have a huge hairy chest and are very muscular. Uh, I like twinks. I like twinks because I'm a daddy now. Like if I fuck another daddy, I mean, is that incest? If I fuck a daddy and I'm a daddy, these are the thoughts that keep me up at night. I mean, I guess if I have to go to France by myself, which I am not into, I would have to just say, as a sexually liberated person, that I would have sex with mm, anyone I find attractive, if they find me attractive too. If we are both consenting adults, I mean, the permutations, the positions, I mean, it's not as if I'm not attractive. And I make music. So, yeah, I'm putting it out there. How about it? Yeah. Paris for Christmas. Somehow. I mean, if I can get away from whatever this LA thing is, because like I said, I try to make scripts and things like that, but I didn't even get to go to any panels, which like super sucks. Like I didn't even know what the panels were. I mean, I purchased my ticket last minute, but I could have gone to panels, but my little one was just not feeling well. So I had to leave and I was uncomfortable anyway, so and now that I'm cathartically going through everything that is there, I just feel better. But I have to still ask, like, why it is that the fire department had to come to the hotel room. Like, in Australia, they at least have fire dogs because your human senses are probably not that keen. But even so, if you smell smoke, you should be able to smell concentrations of it. And if you smell concentrations of it, you could probably get an origin of it. And then I have to ask why someone set a fire and then set it at exactly 12:44. I mean, are you specific or something? Is it a ritual thing? Whatever. But I don't cook. I don't cook anymore. I gave up on that. I mean, I like to cook, but when you just move around a lot, your heart's not in it. Your heart's not in it. I did make some progress for my veteran fans. I did make some progress. I did eat in a restaurant. That was difficult. It really was. And somehow I got through it. I really did. So I want to thank my veteran fans for supporting me and letting me know that I'm not the only one who has been sexually abused by the Air Force or any branch of the military or any government agency. And I do have to thank whoever decided to put on LA radio that sexual abuse happens in America and that you should seek a lawyer or you should seek compensation or at least remind yourself that it happened and that you're not the only one that it happened to. When I heard it on the way to the comic convention, because it played several times, it was upsetting. But then I also thought, how many people does America violate and they never receive justice? They never receive a way to heal themselves and find a path for themselves. Maybe not the same path, but find a path for themselves. If I didn't join the military, I probably would have been a completely different person. But now, as weird and zany as I am with my PTSD spice of life, I own my own space agency and I own the Veteran Gamers Incorporated, an organization to support veteran gamers. I guess I have to start doing events for things. So October, as I said, is clean up for LA. I want to see a better city because I can't be the only person picking up litter because you people keep dropping litter on LA. And Hugh Jackman is doing the Global Citizens Festival, and I am never invited, which is terrible. I mean, did you not listen to Big Dick Energy, my reinterpretation of Rico Nasty? I mean, hello. If you saw the choreography, I mean, you would want to see that on stage. By the way, my outfit, I mean, oh, I mean, come on. Even with the janky prop, I mean, I'm a very, very pretty person. And I'm not invited to the Global Citizen Festival. Like, what the fuck? What the ever living fuck? And how come Hugh Jackman not invite me personally? That just chafes me nuts completely. But I will take it in stride that Hugh Jackman did not invite me personally to the Global Citizen Festival. I mean, not like I was gonna buy tickets or something because I think it's like free. You just like walk up on Central Park. But oh well, I'm here in LA, and LA doesn't have things that cool. But oh well. Like I need to get some rest. So I don't know, like what the fuck is going on in LA, and I don't really fucking care. You're gonna fucking clean your city. I'm gonna cater some event. I'm gonna have some DJ hired, not myself, someone else, and we're gonna listen to some music, party, and just clean LA. Because going to downtown LA made me sick, absolutely sick, and I'm just gonna say it. I know that the comic convention is for all comics and manga and like little niche, graphic designers and writers, but like they have to change their venue. They really do. Because I mean the convention center is huge. Huge. But it's in the middle of downtown LA, and I felt so uncomfortable after living elsewhere in California. I felt so uncomfortable. Like there were nothing but like people doing meth all over the place. And it's just like, what kind of vibe is that? Like you have like little kids trying to enjoy a comic convention. You have people on meth, like right by them. Like I know LA is all for, like do what you want, do what you feel. But like what is up with LA and unregulated meth use? Like whatever. Like it's so lame. But either way, I'm supposed to go to the after party. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I don't know. Does this fit me? Is who I am just a Wolverine, just a daddy, massive pecs. It's okay to look above them. They are lovely. Come and sit on my lap. Look at my pecs. They are lovely. Come here. Come and study. There, is that better? Either way, I will be super excited to go to the LA Comic Convention for today because enough about the panels. It is all about autographs, 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 autographs. And the entire cast of Defenders is going to be there. And I'm not going to lie, I still have a huge, huge, massive, absolutely massive crush on Jessica Jones. Even with the PTSD, she just does it. Just dark, moody. She wears a leather jacket. I wear a leather jacket. I look damn good in my leather jacket. Hmm. Jewel and Wolverine as headmasters for a team of young mutants. I mean, it's so avant-garde. I mean, I don't know who would do something like that because clearly I auditioned for that on my radio opera that I would do on the streets of LA. So if you were able to catch that broadcast, please enjoy that. But yeah, I am excited to still go to Comic Con after creepiness, which shows like the fandom is real. I mean, like even having your life threatened, as clearly keeps happening here in LA. I mean, if it isn't being groped by a woman on the Long Beach buses, it's people trying to come into your place. But then I think of all the times that I left my apartment and it's LA, like anyone had a key. Like I just can't trust anything. And like like I have lived in America for too long. With PTSD, it's very difficult because you already have your demons, your turmoil, and LA kind of magnifies it. Like I said, I don't really want to go down the avenue of like picking a fight with whatever this cult is because in some ways they kind of make super babies legacies, but then they also like wipe out legacies too. Like what the fuck is that shit? Like, are we not supposed to talk about that? I mean, because when it happens to black people, when it happens to people of color, like we just go, it's a tragedy. I'm like, no, no, that's genocide. That's genocide because they aren't doing that to white people. Like, whatever this cult is, they're not doing that to white people. So, what the fuck? What the ever living fuck, you fucking disgusting cult. But I want to do name calling. Like I said, if it was indeed housekeeping, then housekeeping has a key code and whatever. You can lick my dildo, which is right by the bed, if you need to. If you want to suck on my dildo after I've used it, it is right there by the bed. Please, but do not insert it anywhere